Alrighty, just getting set up here. We got video, we got audio, perfect. All right, good evening, everybody. So it's, of course, right now, Sunday, March 12th, 2023. It's 6:38 p.m. Eastern, and it's daylight savings time. Welcome to daylight savings time. The clocks have sprung forward an hour. They did that at 2 a.m. this morning. And this could be the last daylight savings time we have, because apparently in the US they're trying to pass a law or whatever, to make standard time, or I think daylight savings time, one of the two, all year round. So there's not going to be any more time changes. Potentially this could be the last one. There's a 12 bus, by the way. So yeah, we're here in Ile des Sœurs, also known as Nuns Island. This is part of the Verdun borough of Montreal. You can see downtown from here in the distance, the downtown core, the skyscrapers. And we're here at the RAM station, the Ile des Sœurs RAM station. And I'll just let you know what I'm doing. So for this video, we're going to see the RAM station first of all, the best we can, because unfortunately the pedestrian path only starts here. I wish it would go on the bridge and go all the way to Montreal, or at least Verdun, you know. But unfortunately, if we go on the bridge, we can't see much from the pedestrian path. So what I'll do is I'll quickly go over here and I'll show you a little bit of the work site. So there's still quite a bit of work to go. So here's, I guess, where the main entrance is going to be. You can kind of see the doors there. I'm going to try to zoom in. So there it is. There's the entrance, Ile des Sœurs. And there's still a bit of work to go, especially landscaping. You can kind of see there's still some landscaping to be done, some work on the ground. I'll try to see if we can get a better angle here. I can't go on this road here because this is the on-ramp to the highway, technically, where this vehicle just went. But I can at least cautiously cross the street here. I don't want to spend too much time because I do want to go on the bridge and try to get some views from there. But I'll go here, and there's the station, the exterior. And I'll quickly cross over, and you can see it as well from this angle a little bit better. And on the way here, when I was walking, I actually walked from Verdun. It's not too bad of a walk, it's really nice. You could see the REM tracks beautifully. Great rail fanning spots for spotting the REM. So there's Ile des Sœurs station. That's the main structure. And of course, a lot of REM stations look very similar to each other. So it's not like the Montreal Metro where there's, you know, individuality with the RAM stations. They're sort of all duplicates of each other. There's the 12 again. That's going to LaSalle Metro, or actually de l'Église. So we're going to go back here, and we're going to go on the path now to the bridge. And this is the Samuel du Champlain Bridge. This is the newest bridge in the area. This, of course, replaced the old Champlain Bridge. And they simply named this one the Samuel du Champlain Bridge. So they added his first name. Here's some kind of development going on here. Some trucks, dump trucks, bulldozers. So I'll check the chat board as we make our way there. So good evening, welcome everyone. Hi Sunjib, Diban, Jordan. Going through the list here. The Waffle Wizard, I was just talking to Waffle Wizard on the Discord servers. Sent him some pictures of the spots that I saw. And I put a link here. This is the newest server we have for transit, D-Band server. Put a link, I pinned it. Please join if you like transit. We have the Montreal Transit fans as well, and we have Montreal Transit, which is D-Bands. Here's a nice cool path. A sign telling you that we're at the multi-use path. You have the time there, and they even have the weather, mostly cloudy. Tells you the path is open. It's winter conditions. And I think in the summer they have a counter on here, tells how many people have walked each day. So originally the bike path goes here, and this is where it ends, right where the REM entrance is, that little underpass. So we're gonna go up here, and I originally was going to do a walk across the whole bridge. I might just do a walk halfway across the bridge, I don't know. Depends how I feel, because it is a bit chilly up here. And it's not really a problem for me as much as the phone, so but I'll try my best. Of course, I did a walking video here in the summertime. I think the first summer it opened. From here to Brossard. So I'll check the chat board. Yeah, the Waffle Wizard, the entrance is almost ready. Just finishing touches, I guess. So here, if you're wondering, these are assistance phones. These assistance phones are basically for emergencies or whatever. I guess you can call them, yeah, these are emergency intercoms. I don't know what they connect to, but these, of course, you have similar things on the metro. You have the PEIs on the commuter trains. So that's, if you're on the bridge, I guess, and you have an emergency or see somebody in distress or whatever, you just press the button. If you have a flat tire on your bike, maybe, I don't think that would count as an emergency, but maybe if you're dehydrated or something, who knows. So anyways, I'll just show you guys. So you can actually see a bit through here, the window. This is a barrier, very solid. There's actually little cables in there, you can kind of see. And those little cables, I guess, are to give it more stability. Like I said, these are dirty windows, so it's hard to see, but there's the REM tracks. We're gonna get a much better view in a minute. You can't see anything, but the REM station's down there. I'll try to, as soon as I get past this window, this barrier, we'll try to get a view of the REM tracks. As for testing, I don't know if there's any trains right now being tested. I don't think so. I haven't seen any while I was here. But we'll definitely walk across at least maybe a quarter of the bridge and at least show you the tracks. So these lights just came on recently. These are LED lights. I guess environmentally friendly, energy efficient. And if you look at the sign here, these are actually federal lights. These are from the Government of Canada. That's the Government of Canada logo. And I guess it tells you the voltage and whatnot, because this bridge is run by the federal government. I think the company or organization that runs this bridge, I think it's the same one that runs the Jacques Cartier Bridge, which is to the east of here. So there's a nice view of the South Shore. There's Mount St. Hilaire, Mount St. Bruno. I'll try to zoom in. You can kind of see. And again, when I'm doing live streams, the camera quality, the zoom quality drops. So I always do my best. And the good news is we have daylight now, and we have daylight longer. So that's good for live streaming and videos. I always say, you know, when we do the clock change, it's the unofficial start to spring. And by the way, if you're wondering, we're walking right now south. We're walking in the south direction. There's no pedestrian path on the other side of the bridge. So there, it's facing east. There's facing north. So I'll go to the chat board here quickly. Yeah, PEI stands for Passenger Emergency Intercom. So it wouldn't be a passenger emergency intercom here, I guess, because we're on a bridge. Probably the REM tracks have one. And there's the REM tracks right there, guys. And there's Ile de Sor Station, right in the distance. There's an EXO bus. But there's the REM station, and there's the REM tracks. And it is noisy here because there is traffic, but if there was testing going on, we'd have a beautiful view of it right here. Hey Brandon, welcome. Oh, so Brandon went to Toronto. He's the latest transit fan that went to Toronto. I know a couple of others went as well recently. So Get another view here. There's the Cantonaries right there. And there's some cameras up there. I don't know if you can see the cameras are right up top there. Yeah, right here. There's cameras. And because it's an automatic system or remotely controlled as well, they can keep an eye on where the REM train is. If there's any issues, they just have to go onto the camera and see where things are, what's going on. And they're about every few poles or so, maybe a bit more, maybe every 10 poles. But those cameras are to keep an eye from the control center on the REM. We had a couple of transit fans this week. Actually, I think at least one of them went to the REM control center, got a tour of it for a school project. How cool is that? Iceberg got a nice tour of the control center. So yeah, there's really not much to see. I mean, I was going to walk across this whole bridge today, but I'll probably do it another day, earlier in the day and when it's warmer. But you know, at least you guys got to see here the REM tracks, or at least the infrastructure here on the bridge up close. And by the way, if you ever go to YouTube and you watch the live cameras of the bridge, the Samuel du Champlain Bridge has its own YouTube channel, and they have a live feed of the different cameras. I'm going to try to find one. Camera 3 is around here somewhere. I don't know where, but the only issue is camera 3's been offline for a while on their YouTube feed. Trying to find camera 3. Well, I think that's it there, guys. Right up there. I think that's camera 3. That's the famous camera 3 for the live feed of the YouTube channel for the Samuel du Champlain Bridge. Interestingly enough, it has a windshield wiper on it. Look at that. That's so cool. So that looks like a pretty expensive state-of-the-art camera. And look where it is. It's right there, and it's facing directly at where the REM station is. And there's also the switch tracks here. I think they're called the carousel tracks. They're around here as well. So we'll go back to where we were. We got another camera up here. I think it's not a Champlain Bridge camera. I think it's a Transport Quebec camera. And there's another camera there as well, you can kind of see. I'll stop for a second. Right there. There's a 401 EXO minibus. So go back to the chat board here. Ruth, good evening from the United Kingdom. Across the pond. And we got here as well. Yeah, track switches, right, D-Band. So yeah, we got 7 viewers here. So I'm not going to cut the stream, guys. I'm going to keep doing a live stream for at least another hour. We may take a bus ride, who knows, but I at least wanted to start the stream off here to show you Île des Sœurs, which translates to Nuns Island. So one more look here at the tracks. One more look at the station. I'll zoom in again. Oh, so Waffle Wizard saying the first camera that I showed here was Cam 2. The one we just saw was probably Cam 3. So yeah, that would make sense. The only problem is the only cameras that are running right now on the live feed for the page, for the YouTube channel, for the bridge, is Cam 1 and 4, I think. I don't know if they're having technical difficulties or... No, Sunjeeb, I haven't heard of his channel. I'll definitely have to check it out. Really cool name for a channel, yeah. There's Johnny Strides, the Ken Continuum. I've heard of those guys. Toronto Tech Transit, never heard of him yet. Alright, so we're going to continue walking here. You don't usually see a highway sign orange. This one, I think, because it's a detour, they have it orange. So you could see as soon as we got to this sound barrier, the sound was a lot quieter. So what I'm going to try to do, maybe catch a bus and try to make my way downtown or go to the metro or something. But I do want to stay outside a bit because, first of all, it is really nice out right now, really beautiful. And second of all, when I do metro live streams, they have a tendency of crashing and disconnecting. So I will do one eventually again, but not tonight. I want to probably stay outside. So I may take a bus back to Montreal, or maybe even walk back, who knows. Because I have my live stream going, I can't access my transit apps to check the bus schedules. And they're a bit confusing around here because it's like a maze, all these streets and loops and turns. So we'll go back here and see what we could see. Maybe check out... Oh, there's no REM testing, so we can't do any REM spotting tonight. Unfortunately, Sunday nights tend to be quiet. Yeah, sure, Waffle Wizard, if you want to check the schedules. The other thing too is there's detours and alternate bus stops, but I'll try to find a normal bus stop. I know there's the 12 and the 168. The question is, which one is the closest to me? I saw the 12 go by. I don't think the 12 goes in this area. I think it just goes by here to get on the highway. But the 168 comes here. This is like a campus, a technology campus. I guess there's a lot of tech buildings here. I think it's called the Bell Campus. Oh, we got some lights on, guys. They just turned some lights on here. I'll show you guys here. The lights are on. There we go. Look at that. Cool. So that's where you're going to enter the REM station, I guess, from the outside. And I assume there's elevators. I guess the landscaping and the grass and the trees, that stuff usually waits till the end. If you're wondering what this is, I think it's lampposts, and they actually go into the ground. And the wires go through the tubes there. And then through here into the ground. And there's a bunch of wires in the ground. I think that's what that is. Good evening, NASCAR Flame. Yeah, D-Ban had an incident. A couple of transit fans, I'm sure you're familiar with this. Sometimes you're filming a video and you get, people harassing you, giving you a hard time, saying that you're filming them when you're actually trying to film content that isn't people. And he was filming a train ride on the EXO line, and I guess the conductor thought they were being filmed, and there was drama, I guess. Yeah, there's the REM station right there lit up. We got some lights. I'll zoom in again. There's the main structure. We got some really nice lights that are on right now. So this section of REM track should be opening by, at the latest, June of this year. Potentially June 19th would be the last date, because they said spring and summer's around June 20th or 21st. A lot of people are saying April. Some people are saying May. Me, I don't know. But it seems in general, most people are saying April at some time, which is next month. So we'll see. All right, so we're gonna try to find the bus stop and try to take the 168 back to Montreal. The 12 doesn't go here, so the only bus we have is the 168. We'll see if Waffle Wizard, I'll give you a street Waffle Wizard, you can check. At least try, because even here, see this bus stop over here? It's a detour. That's not like the old days where they used to put the bus schedules on every bus stop. What is this one here? This is, I don't even know what direction. I don't know if this bus is going to Montreal or not. I'm gonna see here. Oh no, it's not the 178. It's not the 168, sorry, it's the 178. That's the other bus that runs here from McGill Metro. So south, I assume, is going back to Montreal. So Waffle Wizard, there's a bus stop code here, 60747. Maybe you can see 60747. We'll see when that bus comes. So there was a NASCAR race, Ryan. Glad to see you watch that. I know you're a big NASCAR fan. Wait, is it the 160, the 168 or 178? Because here it says 178. Oh, there's the 168. So there's two buses. There's the 178, the 168, and there's the 12. So that bus there is probably going downtown, I bet you. People are running to the stop. I'm not going to run because knowing my luck, I'm not going to make it. So that bus is out of the question. So you know what? We might just walk back, guys. Actually, there's a shelter coming up here. I'll just see where we are. So south is towards Ile des Sœurs. See, I don't come here often, so. But at least, see, we got other buses here as well. Some are rush hour buses. Oh, look at that. We got the 12. The 12 is here. We're going to run. Is he going to stop? Yeah, he's coming. All right, we're getting on, guys. Sweet timing. Look at all these buses. The 12, 21, 168, and 178. Those are all the buses that come here. All right, guys, we're on a bus. Thanks, Waffle Wizard, for helping me out there. I think this goes to Dulugley's Metro. So we're on a Nova bus right now. 2009 bus. We've got a nice view here of the tracks, probably. On the other side. Alright, I'll check the chat board here. I'll move over here so we can get a better angle of the window. It's easier for me. So we'll check the chat board. Yeah, right on time. Perfect. Okay, so this goes to LaSalle Station. So there's another bus that goes to Dulugley's. This is the one that goes to LaSalle. So we got about 4 buses that come here. And this is going to be the area that's going to be rerouted soon because of the ramp. They're going to redesign the bus network. A lot of these bus net lines are going to be changed around. Some might even be erased. But the good news is the fact that we got this bus is cool because we're going to see the REM tracks from a different angle. So there's Ile des Sœurs Station. This is the on-ramp. And take a look, guys. There it is. There's the REM tracks. Yeah, the yellow stop cords, these ones here. The more modern buses, they don't have these anymore, it's buttons. So this is the bridge I walked across, guys, right over there. There's a path. There's Verdun down there where that you kind of see the church. That would be Duleglies metro station right near there. And this is a hill that I was looking at earlier. We have a hill here that would be perfect for rail fanning, the ramp. But it looks like eventually they're going to make it into maybe a park or something. I don't know. Or it could just be for show, for aesthetics. There's another one here. Hey Spartan, welcome to the chat. Yeah, so Waffle's saying I would have had to wait 20 more minutes for the next bus. Wow. So thanks Waffle for helping me out there, buddy. Spartan, good evening Spartan. Spartan, of course, is a fire buff, does emergency responses. Check out his channel. And there's, can't see it from here, but the Via Rail Maintenance Center is around there. Here's Owens, Illinois. This is the glass factory that you can see from the camera on the bridge. OI, Owens, Illinois. It's been in the area for years, since the 40s, 50s. It used to be known as consumer glass. First it was Dominion glass, and it was consumer glass. So now we're officially in Verdun. And we're going to be getting off in about 2 minutes. So I'll probably see what buses there are at LaSalle. Maybe take a 71. Maybe take the, who knows, 58 or something. So we're now officially back in Montreal. Even though Ile-de-Sort is part of Montreal, we're in the Montreal Island again. So there's where we just came from over there. Good evening, Futlity, welcome. I'm on 2009 series Nova Bus LFS. Yeah, this is the 12. I'm on 29097. And yeah, this is going to LaSalle Metro. Okay, Ryan's asking about the Nova Bus LFSE Plus for the electric fleet. Well, not sure yet what's happening. I've heard from a couple of transit fans that the new flyers, what they have now is what they're going to get, and then the next series of electric buses is going to be Nova Bus. Not confirmed. This is just what I've been hearing. But we'll have to wait and see. When I do hear news, I'll definitely let you guys know. But we'll find out soon, I guess. So it looks like we are actually going to... Looks like we're going to Duleglies Metro. Maybe we're going to stop at Duleglies and then go to LaSalle bus stop. I don't know. If we stop at Duleglies, I'll just get off at Duleglies, because then I might be able to take the 61 downtown. Be able to take the 61 heading east. There's a big park by the water in Verdun. There's Verdun General Hospital. This is the newest part of the hospital right here. They extended it. And the original part of the hospital is over here. This big building. This is Verdun General. There's like a walking bridge here. Check the chat board here. Hey, Quebec buff, welcome. Another great transit buff. Transit buff, another great fire buff. Always going for emergency responses. I know we're supposed to collaborate soon again. Hopefully get some stations. There's one around here, station 66. Now that it's springtime coming up, it's always a good time. There's always a good time of year to get responses. Hey Sev, welcome. Yeah, so there's the Verdun Auditorium, recently renovated. That's like an arena. I think they have concerts there. It's an auditorium basically. Actually, it's an auditorium in there, but beside it, attached to it, is an arena, an ice rink. So this here is LaSalle Boulevard. And we're gonna get off momentarily at Dilliglee Station. And then, like I said, I'm gonna stay outside. You know what? Since Quebec Buff's here and Spartan, I think they're here. Maybe we'll walk down to Fire Station 66 and then we'll go down to the bus stop. So we'll get off here, pull the bell, the old-fashioned bell. And we'll go check out a fire station. At least momentarily, at least for a bit. So this is the terminus for the bus anyway, the 12. See, some buses go to LaSalle Metro, some go to Dilliglee. And Dilliglee Station is right here. So we'll go to LaSalle Boulevard and we'll check out the Fire Station 66. And then we'll probably take a bus back towards the downtown area. And actually the 58 is going to be on this street that we're going to. So when I get to the fire hall, we'll see when the 58 comes towards LaSalle Metro Station. So it's about a 5-minute walk from here. See what we could see. Oh, so we got a spare fire engine at 66 right now, apparently. The regular one's not there. Yeah, so now we're facing once again south. And looks like they're doing some, whoa, looks like they're doing renovations here. Was there a fire here? It looks like there was a fire here recently. You can kind of see it's like black. Interesting. Or maybe they're just doing renovations, I don't know. So we're back to LaSalle Boulevard and then we're gonna walk down for about 5 minutes. And we're gonna get another bus. Waffle Wizard, I don't know if you're still here, but maybe you could check the 58 going eastbound, And it's gonna be LaSalle Boulevard and maybe Galt Street or Dilliglee Street, one of the two. I'll let you know when I get to the stop. Yeah, so there's the Verdun Auditorium, and right beside it's the arena, Denis Savard. That 37 I could have gotten as well. That goes to Vendôme. And actually, Waffle Wizard or anyone else, you can actually check the 37. I think it's going south. We can take it to Angrion Metro Station. That would be cool. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. Once I get to the bus stop, I'll let you know the exact street corner. So the 37 runs between Vendôme Metro and Angrion Metro stations. All right, see who else, anything new here? Yeah, I'm gonna check the street in a minute. So this street right here is Dilliglee. But for the 37, so it's the 37 I want to take. It's the one going towards Angrion Metro Station. And it would be on this side of the street. It's either gonna be west or I'm gonna check. I'm trying to find the street corner that I'm going to here. because if I could get that 37, it'll take us right to Angry on Metro. Maybe we'll wrap up the stream there and maybe get a bit of Metro action. So we got some REM tracks tonight. We got some walking videos tonight. We got a bus ride tonight. Another bus ride coming up. We're going to briefly go to the fire station here. So we got a bit of everything. So this street here is Gulp. There's no bus stop here. Actually, the 37, that's the 37 going the other way. And the next 37 stop that I'm interested in is coming up right here. I'm going to find out what the exact street corner. Yeah, Neil, welcome to the stream. So Neil, he lived 67 years in Verdun. So he knows this area inside out. Neil is a long-time subscriber to the channel, so welcome Neil, thank you for your support. Has a lot of interesting stories that he's told about different areas of the city. Very knowledgeable. All right, so yeah, so it's going to be the 37, and I'm going to tell you in a minute because it's the next bus stop coming up here. I could see it from here. I just don't know the street. Maybe Hickson? It could be Hickson. There's the McDonald's, the local McDonald's. There's the fire station right over there. 66. So what I'll do is I'll just stay here and wait for the bus. Maybe we'll get a response while we're waiting. And the bus stop's at about a minute away, right at this next traffic light. I'm going to find the street name in a second. Yeah, you heard the chimes, Quebec Buffet. And yeah, for the Twitter, the Sim account, whenever there's a chime, a notification, I have the Sim chimes on there for the fire hall. Really cool. So there's a fire that just ended. Whoa, that scared me. We had a squirrel here. Jumped out of nowhere. And there's station 66 right there, here in Verdun. And here's the bus stop. And we got a detour sign. It looks normal. Looks like a normal bus stop. Don't know why they put it here. Towards Jolicoeur, yeah. So it's bus stop 56650, 37 South. And the street corner is Real. So it's the 37 direction south. And it's the corner of LaSalle and Real. And it's bus stop 56650 if anyone wants to check. And once I know when the bus comes, I'll cross the street, get a look inside. So 15 minutes, 37 east. It's weird they have south here. It's probably this, yeah, 37 south. 15 minutes, perfect. So we have 15 minutes here to possibly get a response. So we'll cross the street and hang out around here for a bit. I don't know if Spartan and Quebec Buff are still here. But yeah, we got our trucks here. We got an E1 pumper, a chief vehicle over there, rescue truck 566, and there's our ladder 466. Hey Crazy Messy, welcome to the stream. Oh, they don't have the 266 sign on there. It's they kept the spare truck number 2084. Hey, look, the Sim logo's off, the fire department logo's taken off the side. I wonder what happened. Yeah, this is a Ford here. Yeah, you're right. Apparently these are going to be replaced soon. And those vehicles that you see right there, the chief vehicle, that Ford Explorer, I think that's supposed to be replaced by a pickup truck. I think Quebec Buff and Spartan told me. Yeah, so maybe we'll get lucky and get a response here. We'll go back across the street. And there's this car here, I think is a fire inspector car. Really cool car. I don't think they ever go on calls, but I think they're fire inspector calls. Maybe Spartan or Quebec Buff, you know. 9206. Not sure what this does. Might just be a fire inspector or something. All right, we're gonna cross back over because it's always good. A good viewpoint. So we got about 12, 13 minutes until our bus comes. And we're gonna sit here on the step and just wait and see what we can see if we get lucky and what we could see. It all depends, right? So it's a fire prevention car. So I guess, yeah, they go to. I guess they're kind of like an inspector or something. Their goal is to prevent fires, make sure smoke detectors work and fire extinguishers and all that. And by the way, I heard that because the time changed today, well, it's a good time to change your smoke detector batteries. So change your smoke detector batteries as well. So hey Numu, welcome to the live stream. So right now I'm in Verdun. I'm on the corner of LaSalle and Rial, waiting for the 37 towards Angrion Metro Station. And it's going to be coming in about 10 minutes, more or less. And I'm just here outside the fire station seeing if there's going to be a response while we wait for the bus. Earlier in the stream we went to Ile des Sœurs, Nuns Island, seen some REM tracks on the South Shore branch. Also went on the bridge a little bit, the Samuel du Champlain Bridge, seen some of the infrastructure for the REM as well. We took a bus here back to de l'Église Metro from Ile des Sœurs, I think it was the 12, and then we walked to here. And now I'm going to be taking the 37 probably to Angrion Metro Station, and I'm going to wrap up the stream there. Maybe we'll do some metro watching, see a couple of trains going in and out the tunnel. And yeah, so Numu has a cool drone, guys. If you want to check out his channel, feel free to post a video. It's a drone video, really nice drone pictures and videos that he captured. Hey, Crazy Messy. So Ben says hi. Hey Ben, welcome Ben. Well, he's driving, so he can't come to the stream. But Ben, of course, Ben Lohman is a bus driver for EXO. He's a transit fan, has a YouTube channel as well. He's now an EXO bus driver. So good evening to you, Ben. Crazy Messy was with him, hanging out, taking the bus. One of those buses we saw on the bridge may have been his. Goes to Candiac and La Prairie, or one of the two. Oh, okay, thanks Spartan for the info. So Numu posted his video, check that out. I don't know if you're still here, D-Ban, but D-Ban started a new transit server recently on Discord. I put the link and it should be pinned. And of course, his Discord server is Montreal Transit, and there's also the original Montreal Transit fans Discord server as well. So the more the merrier. So our bus should be here in less than 10 minutes now. Yeah, so he was on the 321 La Prairie. That's Ben Lohman. He's like I said, a fellow transit fan. Recently became an EXO bus driver. So we're gonna wait here for the 37. Like I said, hopefully we'll get some kind of response here. Not guaranteed, but maybe, you never know. Here in Verdun, southwest Montreal. And yeah, this is LaSalle Boulevard, by the way. And it's Look at this, guys. It's 7:24 almost. And we still got some light in the sky. Look at that. That's so cool. That's awesome. So the REM should be opening on the South Shore around April or May. By summer, it should be open, but they're saying they don't have an exact date, but spring of this year for sure. Probably April or May. So crazy saying May or June. I guess no one really knows, you know, it's up in the air. But definitely by June 20th. Hey Ryan, yeah, so for collaborating with Elton, yeah, I guess if he's ever down for it, I know he's a busy guy. But for sure I'd be willing to collaborate with anybody. And if anyone ever wants to collaborate, just leave me a comment on my community post, email me, skyoftheuniverse8608@gmail.com, or you can, like D-Band said, join Discord server. And I have a Discord account, relatively new to Discord, about what, a year and a half now, I think. And you can contact me there. And yes, big news, guys. MTL Railfan, welcome to the server. Big news, I forgot to mention. Amtrak fans. Guess what, Amtrak fans? You guys are in for some good news. Amtrak service is going to be resuming in by April 3rd. On or around April 3rd. So if you like Amtrak trains, service is coming back. Me, I am planning to do an Amtrak trip eventually to Albany, New York, maybe. I'm going to look into the costs, maybe in the fall. But definitely, that's great news. Amtrak is coming back. The Adirondack, yeah, it's kind of a tongue twister. The Adirondack route between Montreal and New York City, coming in April. Hey Jordan, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so the CRRC trains that D-Band's mentioning, those are the trains from China that EXO ordered. They're late right now as well in terms of testing and stuff. As D-Band said, they found a bunch of problems. So their future is uncertain when they're going to start testing CRRC trains. And those, of course, are replacing. What are they replacing? Are they replacing anything, or are they just adding to the service? I don't think they're replacing anything specifically. Maybe they are. Yeah, Amtrak definitely is on my list of things to do. So our bus should be here momentarily, our 37. So the bi-levels are probably next to retire. Yeah, they're older than the multi-levels. And for me personally, the older the train, the better it is. I prefer. The MR90s were my favorite, then the Comets. First time I rode a Comet train was last year, but I loved it when they retired them on the Candiac line. Beautiful train. And the other train that I like after that is the bi-levels and then the multi-levels. So it's funny, it's same with buses. The older the buses, the more I like them. And it seems it's a common trend amongst us transit users. We like the older models of transit, whether it's buses, metros. So hey, Unzip, welcome to the channel. So yeah, if you're wondering, I actually was taking some pictures yesterday. I was with fellow YouTuber Chunky Potato. And we went to see the tracks. We eventually joined up with Luca, another YouTuber. We went to the train tracks, the former Dumontagne train tracks between Roxborough Station and Laval. So there's a bridge that connects Montreal to Laval. And there's a little island between Montreal and Laval. And that's the first stop. I think it's Ile-Bigras or something. Ile-Bigras. Can't pronounce it good, but anyway, there's a beautiful bridge overlooking the water, and I took pictures right where the old Dumontagne bridge was. And really beautiful. They're abandoned tracks, so they're safe. They're not going to be hit by a train. if there's a train on those tracks, there's something seriously wrong. But yeah, that's where the Dumontagne line used to run, and right beside it is the new REM tracks, the new REM bridge. So it was just off of the Roxborough-Pierrefonds station. And if you want to see those pictures, join the Discord server, and I posted them there. Also, I'm going to do a short video. I did a little recording there. I'm going to post that soon. A YouTube short of the bridge. So I took the 68 bus, and then I walked. It's Pavilion Boulevard, and there's I think it's called Cheval Park or something. Just look on the map. It's a big park near where the Dumontagne line leaves the island of Montreal, where the train tracks are. I like Crazy Messy. Good analogy. You know, the older the better. It's like a fine wine, right? They age like fine wine. Good analogy. Hey, D-Ban, you're saying that the bus is coming in 22 minutes? I guess the schedule, there must be a delay or something. Originally, we were expecting this 37 a lot sooner. Now it's 22 minutes from now. Yeah, the old bridge for sure on Zip was really cool. Definitely. So according to D-Ban, we have another 20 minutes or so to wait for the bus. Oh, he's talking about the Discord bot. Okay, my bad. So when you join Discord, you have a certain amount of time when you're invited to a Discord server, to verify. And if you don't verify within 30 minutes, they kick you out and you have to do it all over again to prevent spam and that sort of thing, I guess. All right, so 5 minutes about. Yeah, that makes sense. So we didn't get any response, guys, but at least we got to see some fire trucks in there. And yeah, I'm gonna take the 37 to Angrion. It's probably about a 20-minute bus ride. We'll go into Angrion Metro Station, and Angrion Metro is not too deep, so we shouldn't have any issues with the signal cutting off. And once we're in Angrion Metro, we'll maybe get a couple of videos of the train switching tracks. So if you want to hold tight and be patient, we're gonna get there soon. And then from Angrion, I may continue to stream. I'll probably say goodnight to everyone just in case it cuts off at Angrion. Knowing the luck of me, but I'll say goodnight to everyone. But I'll continue to live stream at least until LaSalle Metro Station, and then I'll call it a night for the stream. So we're 53 minutes in. The bus should be here any minute now. And we'll take it to Angrion. We're going to pass by Jolicoeur Metro first, and then we're going to get off at Angrion Metro, which is the next bus, the next metro station the bus stops at, and that's where the line terminates. Yeah, 66, a great station. Yeah, definitely Quebec Buff. When you're down, we can check this out. Great station, a lot of vehicles. So D-Ban saying we're expected at Angrion at 7:55. So in about 24 minutes from now, which is perfect. Just going to check the battery level here, guys. I want to make sure we're okay. We're at 63% battery, which is good. So battery is holding up. And like I mentioned, the 37, it starts at Vendôme Metro Station, which is of course where the Exo Station also is, the Vendôme Exo Station, and goes all the way to Angrion. And it stops by, I think, de l'Église, Jolicoeur, and Angrion Metro stations. It sort of does like a U shape, like a horseshoe shape, from Vendôme to Angrion. Really nice bus ride, really relaxing. I don't know if anyone has Transit Tracker, but you can actually see which bus model it's going to be. The 37 South. So Ryan says he's predicting a 2020. I'm going to say a 2020. I'm going to say a 2040. Yeah, well, for just checking here. Yeah, so for talking out loud, like I may seem loud, but I'm actually pretty quiet. I try to be very discreet. For me personally, I don't like filming around people that often. And that's why I don't do many rush hour videos. If I do rush hour videos, it's just me holding the camera like at Lino Gru. I did a video the other day at Lino Gru, compilation video of metro trains going by, all 4 lines. But I don't tend to do metro rides at rush hour unless I'm really, first of all, not going far and I'm filming out the window. But I may do, occasionally 1 or 2 rush hour metro rides here and there, but I never try to deliberately film people. And I also, try not to talk too loud. Like on the bus coming up now, I might not do that much talking, but we'll see. I should be here in about 2 minutes. And also, 2020, so I guessed right. So I say right now this bus is going to be turning the corner any second where that McDonald's is. Actually coming down the street. And we'll go to Angrion and do a bit of metro train spotting, and I'll show you guys the bus terminus at Angrion. There's some EXO buses we may see. I didn't have supper yet, so I'm smelling the McDonald's from here and the Harveys. It's making me hungry, but I'm going to wait till I get home to eat. Yeah, so the bus is probably coming right down the street now as we speak. So Neil's saying that the building right to the right of the fire station, so I guess he's talking about here, used to be the police station. That's really cool. I'm going to clean my lens off a little bit here, guys. Yeah, and I think in there it's like a community center or something now, or I'm not sure exactly what it is. Just clean my lens here, guys. Sorry about that, using a Kleenex. Because apparently Kleenexes are the best thing to use. But not... Little secret, don't ever clean your lens with a Kleenex that has moisturizing lotion in it. You know these Kleenexes that have moisturizing lotion advertised? Because that lotion gets on the screen and it makes it smudge even more. And even that, look, you're never going to have a perfectly clean lens. And the thing is, the lens on the phone and the camera, whether it's a phone or a camera, the lens sometimes gets dirt on the other side and moisture, and sometimes you're going to clean the outside as much as you can, but the inside's going to have a little bit of moisture, but it's not too bad. But the older the phone gets, the worse it gets. There's the 37 guys going the other way. So do I think they're going to get credit card scanners? I'm not really sure. But they were talking about recently, and it's not official, but it's pretty certain they are going to be adding the ability to charge your Opus card on your phone and use your phone, your smartphone, as a card, a transit card. So when you go on the bus and metro, you can scan your phone using the NFC or whatever it's called on the card reader. And there's a story in CTV News Montreal about that. So we're getting there, guys. As for using credit cards on the buses and metros, like to actually tap it and pay in one shot like Laval has, the STL, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, our roads here in Montreal are very bad. A lot of potholes. Some streets are better than others, right? So we had a 37 just pass by going the other way. So I assume ours is coming momentarily. Hopefully, I hope they didn't put the wrong sign here and you guys are checking south and we're actually going north. And that's not anyone here's fault. That's if they put the wrong sign here saying that the bus stop is going south instead of across the street, or they should have put the sign in, we're going to be tracking the wrong way. But either way, it should be here soon, hopefully. Yeah, it's very rare to see people using credit cards on the buses in Laval, but I don't take Laval buses often, so maybe others that do can see it more often. I don't know. All right, so we're still waiting here. This bus should be here anytime. We saw the other one going by towards Vendôme. Sometimes it stops at the metro station. Oh, there it is, guys. It's coming. It's coming. It's turning. All right, guys. Here it comes. And you know what? Some potholes are pretty big. Some potholes, especially in Montreal, they're famously very large. So here's our bus. It's 40-081. So from the year 2020. Here we go. Another bus with clean windows. Maybe because there's not as much slush and snow on the ground. If you look, the streets are pretty dry. Maybe that's why the windows are good. All right, we'll sit here, guys, right in the front. We'll get a view from the cab on both sides. So I'm not going to talk much because it's a bit noisy. So enjoy the ride, and I'll do commentary here and there if I see anything interesting. So again, just let you guys know, we are going to Angrion Metro Station. We're going to do some metro spotting there to end the night. And maybe a train ride back to LaSalle Metro on the Green Line. So for now, enjoy the ride. We should be here in about 15-20 minutes. Let's Angrion Metro Station. Hey Fred, good evening. Welcome. Fred is, of course, another former Montreal resident, lives in Cornwall, Ontario now, just west of the Quebec-Ontario border. Cornwall, from what I've seen, Cornwall's a nice little town. Cool little town in the country, it basically is. Yeah, Cornwall's a really quiet town. This is the Woodland Restaurant. Tried there a couple of times, not bad. Good place to eat. So even though the windows are somewhat clean, they're not very clean.
Prochain arrêt, Woodland de Verdun.
Hey Caliber, welcome to the stream. Hey Caliber, he also used to live in Verdun, so a lot of people used to live around here. I see. What's the gas prices at now? We're at $1.59 a liter. 159.9. $1.59 or $1.59 a liter. Yeah, so we're on Woodland Avenue right now here in Verdun, by the way. We're going to be at Jolly Cur Metro soon, and then Angry after that.
Prochaine Woodland, Banubay.
So Deepan is saying that if you hit the stop button, if you ring the bell basically, if you do it more than once, it flashes. I'm going to try that out in a minute. I don't know. I've heard that a couple of times now. I'm going to try that out, guys. So when somebody rings the bell, we're going to ring it again. But it doesn't ring twice. Apparently it flashes. In the old buses back in the 90s, believe it or not, you could ring the bell over and over again. It was really annoying, you know. Some people would do it. They'd ring the bell with the string, the rope, and then someone else would ring it again. Sometimes it would be like ding, 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 ding. Now you can only do it once per time. Yeah, I remember those days really well. It was really annoying, you know. Someone rings the bell and then some kids in the back, they'd mess around and go ding, 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 over and over. So could you imagine that sound right there going over and over? So let's see what happens. So somebody rang the bell. It's not flashing. Let's ring it. Let's hit it again. Let's see. Oh man, he's right. Wow, look at this. I've never known this. That is incredible. In all my years that I've taken buses, this is the first time that I have heard of this happening. So I just learned something new about Montreal buses. That is incredible. Thanks, D-Band, for that information. And I don't know what the purpose of that is. Maybe it's a built-in glitch, or maybe it's to get the driver's attention. I don't know. But it's confirmed. It is official. If you ring the bell and you ring it again, it will flash. So Ruth is talking about London, England buses. So Ruth, you guys have, of course, the double-decker buses. We have a couple of double-decker buses here that we bought from London. And Ruth is saying that the bell was off key. The ding was off key. That's cool. That's really interesting to know. Hey, MTL Rail fan. Yeah, I think a lot of people would do that as a kid, you know, just keep pulling the rope. And I think as well, if you hit the wheelchair sign, the ramp, this blue button right there, I think if you hit that, it makes it ring twice. It goes beep, beep. I'm not going to try that now, but some people, they press that button instead of the stop button, and you can hear it ping twice. Yeah, so they're talking about the screen. I'll try to zoom in. You can kind of see that orange light there. Next time somebody rings the bell, I'm going to show you. I'll zoom in again, and it flashes, I think. Hey ACD, welcome. ACD Red Devil, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the 40 bus, cool route indeed. But here's the thing, guys, I've been hearing another story, more news coming in this last week that I learned. And Ben, I don't know if you're still with Ben Crazy Messy or anyone works with EXO, but apparently they're going to be getting rid of a lot of coach buses, and they're going to be replacing a lot of the routes that have coach buses with Nova buses. They're going to keep a couple of coach buses in service, but a lot of the coach buses that are there now, a lot of the routes that use them, they're going to be replaced by Nova buses. Yeah, so ACD, we were talking about that earlier, about daylight savings time. This could be the last time we ever change the clocks, or at least going forward, because there's talk of the US getting rid of it, the time changes, and we're gonna have one time change. We're gonna have one time all year round. Not confirmed, but it's looking like that. And there's Jolicoeur Metro, guys. Jolicoeur Metro station. There's the bus going the other way towards Vendôme. So Jolicoeur Metro recently got elevators installed. I don't know if anyone's taken Jolicoeur Metro station lately, but there's a peculiar smell inside the metro station. Peculiar smell, some kind of chemical smell. I think it's when they were doing renovations with the elevators, maybe some kind of material that they use, but it has this peculiar odor. It's not a bad odor, it's like a clean smell. Oh, to me it's like clean, like freshly renovated. But if you take Jolicoeur Metro Station, maybe you know what I'm talking about. So you're looking here, this is an election sign. We have a by-election coming up for the provincial assembly, Quebec Assembly, tomorrow, I think. So it's one seat that's up for grabs. Okay, so hey Chow, welcome. Yeah, Jolicoeur would translate to beautiful heart. Yeah, if you translate it word by word. Hey Chow, welcome to the stream. I was with Chow the other day. We did some underground walking. We're going to be doing it again soon. These houses here are very old. These were built during the war, I think, wartime housing they're called. You can look at it, they're really old. I have a viewer in Edmonton, George, who used to live around here as well. Yeah, so Chow's saying Chow's saying don't go in any elevators because I have a tendency of sometimes going in elevators and not being able to come back up for whatever reason. Here's another example of some wartime housing. We're coming up now to Jolicoeur and no, there's that, see right there, that's what we were talking about. The screen is flashing, that light is flashing. See it right there, guys? So when somebody pulls the bell, it flashes to alert the driver. On the old buses, it was like a light, an actual light that used to light up, like a lamp. There's Dairy Queen, should be opening soon. A lot of Dairy Queens are open all year round, but some are only open during the season. So Unzip was saying he was in the Metro once. So Unzip's probably what we call an urbex explorer, urban explorer. These are guys that go into like old abandoned buildings. Some of them go into the metro stations, and they get cool videos of the stations inside and the tunnels. So we're coming up now to Hadley. I think this is the Villemard neighborhood now. So we're no longer in Verdun. I think this is Villemard. Also, Côte St. Paulo's around here. So ACD saying that the Mississauga transit system is really bad. I think the smaller the city, the worse service it is, you know? In general.
Joli Cœur, Monk.
So here we're coming up to Joli Coeur and Monk. Monk, of course, is where Monk Metro is. Does this? I think this bus actually passes Monk, guys. Yeah, it does. This bus will go by Monk Metro Station. So I forgot about that. Oh man, Tim Hortons. I'm craving a Tim iced coffee right now, guys. Really craving a Tim iced coffee. Oh, here, guys. This is the Stop restaurant. Crazy Messy was mentioning, go to the Green Stop. The Green Stop's near Lino Gru. This is there in this area. This is just the Stop. The Green Stop restaurant. The other one's the Green Spot. So the Green Spot I've been to. That's near Lino Gru. The Green Stop is right there, here near Monk. I have never been in there yet, but I heard it's good. And these are old-time diner restaurants. There's another one around here called Diallo Burger. Really good place, but really expensive. So if you want a good burger, check out the Diallo Burger. It's around here too. But if anyone's ever been to the Green Stop, back there, let me know if it's good. I'm going to try it one day. So the light turns on, I think, with the door. I think it's to help people see. Kind of illuminates the step. That's just my guess. This one, I think we're going to see it turn. No, this one, no one's getting on the front here. But yeah, there's an LED light. And there's also cameras here. As you can see, there's a camera as well. So the buses all have cameras. So we're about 2 minutes away from Angron Metro. And I think I'm going to get myself an iced coffee later on from Tim Hortons. Just a craving I have. Another good place to eat is shawarmas. Downtown Montreal. Alright, so here's a nice park here. We're now pretty much in LaSalle, more or less. This is a cool park. You can climb the hill, you get a good view of the city. And I think they have like a snowboarding place there, a little snowboarding hill, ski hill or something. Tobogganing, sledding. Alright, we're almost at Angron. Minos, this D-Ban is suggesting Minos. Hey Waffle Wizard, welcome back. I'm heading to Angron Metro Station. So Minos, it looks like I have to check this place. D-Ban recommended it. D-Ban is of Greek origin, so D-Ban knows Greek food inside out. So I definitely would trust. I would definitely trust D-Ban's word when it comes to Greek food. Yeah, we're gonna take the elevator for sure. Shawarma is amazing, yeah. Here's a storage place. Okay guys, we're about to get off here. Yeah, the D-Ban doesn't like talking much about himself, which is fine. But yeah, check out that restaurant he recommended. So there, the light comes on when the door opens. And then it shuts off when the door closes. I guess it doesn't stay on long. I guess it's just to help people get on. And once you're on, I guess that's it. You have the other lights. You know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to take a little detour. We're going to go and check out the Angron Garage. We're going to do a little treat in this video. We're going to see the Angron Garage where they keep the metro trains. From the outside, of course, there's windows. You can see it. We're going to check that out before we go into Angron Metro Station. So we're going to go see the Angron Metro Garage from the outside. There's an Exo bus over there parked. There's a lot of Exo buses that serve the South Shore here. And they serve Chateauguay, Beauharnois, Valleyfield, those areas, that sector. Yeah, the high buses is the whole road of light that turns on along the door, yeah. Nostis is another place MTL rail fans mentioning. I think there's a place near Montreal West, I forget the name of it. Really good Greek place. And my ultimate favorite restaurant, Sparta Chicken. It's near Atwater. If you go to Alexis Neon Plaza, right across the street from it. I think it's where the Winners entrance is. Or Canadian Tire entrance. No, that's on the first floor. It's the second floor. I think it's Winners. Right where that is, you go across the street. It's on St. Catherine Street. It's Sparta Chicken. There's the Angry on Garage. So we're going to get off and we're going to see some exit buses as well. Hopefully. At least one or two. Maybe not. But we're going to walk around Angry on Terminus. We're going to walk into the area where the Angry on Metro Garage is. And then we're going to walk back to Angry on Metro Station. There's the 78, another bus route that I like. Alright, we're going to get off, guys. We made it. And this light comes on too, it's a green light.
Terminus. N'oubliez pas vos effets personnels. Merci d'avoir voyagé avec la STM.
Alright, here we are, Angry on Metro Station and Angry on Bus Terminus. And the coolest thing about this station is the view. You can actually see right from the outside into the station by these beautiful windows. There's an MR73 that's pulling up to the platform. Gonna let people on that's going towards downtown, the Honorable Grand direction. So we're gonna be coming back, guys, don't worry. We're gonna be now going to see the Angry on Garage. From the outside, there's some windows that you can see right in. And here's the terminus, the bus terminus, Angry on Bus Terminus, which it says right there. And Angry on Park is all over here. There's the old sign. These doors, they don't work, but if they did, they'd go right to the park. So this is all STM buses. This whole area is STM buses. But once you get past this fence, this is EXO and, EXO buses. Clean the lens off a bit. I'm going to get back to the chat board in a minute, guys. I'll see if there's any comments, questions. Just clean my lens first a little bit. So the REM be using, Ryan's asking, is the REM going to use 2 or 4 cars? Well, I think it depends on rush hour. I think rush hour is 4 cars. I could be wrong. Maybe someone else knows. So Dimi's saying the STL buses are more audible compared to Montreal. Funny thing is, when I took the STL, at least in the past, the STL bus messages are really quiet, like you can hardly hear them. So maybe they upgraded them D-band and I didn't notice, because D-band's saying they're very loud on the STL buses. I remember the STL buses were very quiet, but maybe they changed it. I don't know. And in the metro, they used to say, have a good day or have a good evening at the end of service. They don't do that anymore. Here's a cool clock and a thermometer. So it's 8:02 right now, and the temperature 2 degrees Celsius. Alright, so we're going to check out the Angry on Garage here. Do a bit of metro spotting. try to live stream at least till LaSalle Metro, and then I'll call it a night for now. So to get to the garage, first of all, we're not going into the garage. We're simply going outside of the garage, and there's windows. And it's kind of hidden away here. It's like a building that, if you don't really look closely at it, you can't tell it's a garage. But it is the Angrion garage for the Metros. And it's not a big one, but I don't even think they do maintenance in there. I think it's just for storage. Oh wow, that's really cool. Unzip, really cool. Yeah, Ryan, definitely a beautiful night for a walk. Especially with longer hours of daylight now, you know. I got an extra hour of daylight to film with. So it's funny, when I started this live stream it was bright, now it's dark, but it did stay bright later. Alright guys, so funny thing about this is the windows are really high here, but as we walk this way, they get closer to the ground. And you can see there's a hill here as well. People come here all the time. It's just part of Angrion Park. Oh, so you were in here, right? Yeah, I never been inside, never went inside, but from the outside you can get some pretty decent captures. Yeah, you can go on the hill if you want to see these windows for sure. But as I make my way down this big trail here, this dirt road or whatever, you'll notice the windows are getting closer to the ground. All right, so we're getting some trains in view here slowly. I'm gonna show you guys a better angle as we get closer, but there you can see some. It's going to be easier to see as we get more to window level. We got a lot of mud here because, well, it is the unofficial start to spring. And the best places to see are where they have the windows open. They have them open a notch. All right, we'll go a bit further here until the next opening, and then we could see inside. There should be an open window coming up. Oh, here we go. Perfect. All right, here we are, guys. Beautiful view inside. Check this out. Try to focus. It wants to focus on the metal guards here, the metal rails. Trying to focus the camera here, guys. Sorry. And it's always this issue I have when I come here is these metal grates. It always wants to focus on the grates. Eventually I get it. I think I have to go closer, that's why. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so there it is. It's all MR73s, eh? And there's more here on this side. Yeah, and there's the tracks there as well. You have different bays, different parking spots. I'll show you guys one more view here. Sometimes if you're lucky, you can actually see them coming in from Angry on Metro. And when we go to Angry on Metro in a minute, you're going to see the tunnel that leads there. Is that... Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that somebody spray painting? No way. I heard a spray paint can and I see somebody with a bag over there. Wow, might be somebody spray painting. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna get out of here just in case they think I'm associated with the person. But anyways, wow. Yeah, there's somebody, I heard like a spray paint can. And I heard like a, you know when you shake a spray paint can? And I seen somebody with like a bag. Unless it was an employee cleaning it, maybe? Who knows? Anyways, wow. I guess the other thing too is even if they spray paint them in the garage, I think they usually clean them off before they go into service. There's some interesting videos on YouTube of some Metro cars spray painted in the tunnels. Alright, so we're coming up now to... We're going to go back the way we came, and then we're going to go into Angry on Metro Station, and we're going to yeah, film some train action. Oh, the mud is horrible here. I ordered some new shoes this week, by the way. Some Skechers. They were on sale, $100, regular like $120. Skechers, I like that brand because they always last. The pair I have on now, I got last year, so one pair of shoes a year is good. All right, we're gonna go back and we're gonna make our way into Angry on Metro. So that's the Angry on garage, guys. There's an EXO bus there that just left. Probably Chateauguay. 32, I think, is the Chateauguay route. And this is the southwest sector of EXO. There's a plane up there coming in the line. We're taking off. All right, so we're almost at Angry on Metro Station, and another 2-minute walk back the way we came, and then we'll go in and we'll relax and maybe let a couple of trains go by, and then I'll wrap up the feed, the stream. Or I might take it all the way to LaSalle, the Metro, because the signal will cut off after that point, most likely, knowing my luck. So, oh, there's a coach bus now leaving. There's an EXO coach bus. Transdev. So Transdev is the bus company that leases their buses to EXO. So that's taking off for the night, not in service. There's another fellow transit fan, Trains Forever, Julian. He's an EXO bus washer. He might actually be the person that washed that very bus, because this is his sector that he works for. All right, so we gotta go back over. Oh, what am I doing this way? I'm gonna go this way. There's the 106. That's the Newman bus, one of the most frequent buses on the network. Yeah, so next time I do a live stream, I'm gonna try with the gimbal. Yeah, so Trains Forever, when he does his bus videos, he records the actual introduction of the bus route. So here, because you know when you get on a bus, it tells you what route it is. So these are all EXO buses. The 200, the 111, tells you where it goes. This is the one bus. This is my favorite EXO route. It goes all the way to Valleyfield. Very long route. There's a 106. Is that a yellow light bus? Might be. One of those buses with the yellow lights. These go to Chateauguay. And here's a phone that connects directly to 911. All right, so we're going now to the inside of the metro. We're walking back the way we came. So there's the Angrion garage. You guys got to see it. Oh, that sound you just heard is my YouTube notification sound. It's when somebody uploads a YouTube video. That's my notification sound. It's a Samsung Android sound. It's like a robotic sound. Oh, there's another EXO bus that just pulled in now. A coach. Now these coach buses I think are staying because these are very long distance routes. And they're perfect for the roads of those routes. So they are keeping some coach buses, EXO, but a lot of them are going to be replaced with Nova buses. And I think some of the mini buses too are going to be replaced with Nova bus. I don't know for sure, but we'll find out. A lot of changes are happening because of the REM and changing the networks and the routes. There's an Azure train that just pulled in. That's probably going to be the train we're going to take. Well, it's up to you guys because, well, we're going to stick around here anyway to get a couple of trains in the tunnel. But maybe we'll get an MR73. So here's Angrion Metro Station. There's an outdoor EXO. Well, it's not just an EXO. It's all the transit agencies that use this outdoor machine. It's very handy if the metro's closed. There used to be a ticket booth in this shelter here, this building. Now they moved it to the inside of the station. So yes, we're going to take the elevators. And welcome to Angrion Metro Station. And this is the most eastern metro station on the Montreal Metro. This is the terminus, eastern terminus of the Green Line. Used to be Atwater decades ago. Check the chat board here in a minute. Oh, sorry, my bad. This is the westernmost terminus of the Green Line. Westernmost terminus. The easternmost terminus would be Henri Beaugrand, which is the direction we're going in. And yet, also the least steepest station, the most shallowest. So we're going on the elevator, guys.
Niveau rez-de-chaussée, sortie. Nous descendons.
Here's a little secret. Don't press this, it's the emergency intercom. But if you want to have a little fun once in a while, this one, the bell.
Niveau M1, quai direction Honoré-Beaugrand.
And here's one of the newest works of art in the metro. Beautiful work of art. So this is depicting Angrion Park. It's a lot of nature scenery here. And this skull here is a giraffe skull. On the other side there's a lion skull. And these represent the idea of the park being turned into a zoo. When the park first opened, they wanted to turn it into one of the biggest zoos in the world. And there was a lot of opposition to it. So they would have had giraffes and lions. But because the project never happened, that's why they have the skulls here. So it's really cool imagery. And then you have the creatures that are here, the owls, the butterflies, the trees, nighttime, really beautiful work of art. Amazing. One of my favorite in the network. So here's the Zurset 35. Like I said, we're going to stick around here for a bit. It's Sunday night, so we got trains every 10 minutes, which means I'll probably get one train going through the tail tracks, because it's a long time between trains. Maybe we'll get an MR73. But here's a Zurset waiting to go on its journey on the Green Line. Yeah, that button that I pressed, the funny thing is I don't even think it connects to, it doesn't connect to any center or anything. It's just a noise. It's weird. Every elevator has one. But the other one does connect with the one with the phone. It's an intercom. But yeah, you're right. You should only use it in emergencies, but that's what it sounds like. So we'll wait here for a bit. The next train that switches tracks we're going to get on. I'll say goodnight to everyone in case the stream cuts off. And otherwise we'll take it to LaSalle and I'll wrap it up. Yeah, so this is the new chime here at Angrion. The last year or so, I think it's been this chime. Côte Vertu, Montmorency, Saint Michel, Honoré-Beaugrand, and Longueuil University de Sherbrooke. They all have the other old tone. All right, have a good night, Ruth. Thank you. Yeah, some people like the other one, some people like this one. This one's a bit hard on the ears. I think it's maybe that way to alert people better, or who knows. So here's the windows that we were looking at from the outside. It was actually on those ones there. But Angrion has really beautiful architecture. There's yours truly up there. So there's the tail tracks. I'll zoom in briefly. Oh, D-Band had to use the red phone on the metro. Interesting. Have a good night, those that are going to bed. Numu. It is getting late, even though it's the time change. The other thing, too, because of the time change, it messes up your sleep schedule a little bit. Oh, we got a train coming in now. Sounds like an Azure. So for those of you that are going to bed, I'll say goodnight. Also for the others, in case the feed cuts off, I'll say goodnight as well. Thanks for watching. I'll do another live stream later this week, maybe with Gab, TechNet 990. He's thinking of doing one with me. May do one with somebody else, I don't know. Some fellow YouTubers, we'll see. Here's another Azure. I say it's Azure set 71. I'm going to say 71. Yeah, I'm going to take the metro probably to LaSalle station. Oh, set 66. Hey, this is the devil set, they call it. And why do they call it that? Well, because there's 666, 661, 662, and down there would be 666. So we're gonna see this train switch tracks. Chow filmed this train recently, has it on his channel, he uploaded it. So let's watch it switch tracks here, guys. Hey Anise, welcome. Yeah, so it is an old joke, I agree. But I guess within transit fans, the transit fan community, I guess they keep it going. Set 66. Set 66, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here, guys. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. We got a fellow YouTuber here. He used to have a YouTube channel. It's Jeremy. This is awesome. Jeremy just showed up. He's right here. That's a surprise. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. And maybe Jeremy wants to say hi. Jeremy used to do YouTube videos, but I guess he didn't want to do it anymore. I'm gonna try to get him back into it. I just gotta. Yeah, so there it is. All right, guys. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna hang out here with Jeremy. Maybe he's actually watching the video. Oh, he's watching YouTube videos. All right, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and more videos to come.